Hello, welcome back to another video. It's been a minute, as the kids say. Do they? I've been busy, sue me. But I want to get back into the flow of it. So in this video, I'm going to take you behind the scenes of a destination wedding that I shot back in October. Now, I was lucky enough to go to Le Mans, about an hour and a half from Paris, and shoot an incredible wedding in a chateau in France. And I was working with another videographer called Toby from Handcraft Pictures, and I just want to take you behind the scenes of the reality of shooting destination weddings. This isn't a behind the scenes where you're on a GoPro on top of my camera and you're seeing what I'm shooting, because I think it's been done to death and I find them a bit boring. But this is more about the kind of behind the scenes of what it's like to be on destination weddings, and to take a bit of the glamour out of what you might expect from destination weddings. I was desperate to shoot destination weddings for a long time, and having shot 3 this year, they are awesome, but they're also not as awesome as you think they might be. So this is kind of just taking you behind the scenes all around kind of the trials and tribulations of travel, getting to where you need to be, the hours that you're putting in on a destination wedding, and just kind of some of the laughs and frustrations around the wedding itself. So yeah, hope you enjoy this content, and let's get into it. Probably cut to a scene of me looking moody in an airport.
2 hours to kill for the flight. Security was an absolute dream at this airport. Not like Manchester where you've got to get everything out your bag. You just literally just whack your bag on the thing and like keep everything inside. So I've got an hour and a half actually before I fly. So I'm just cracking out some editing and trying to finish this gallery that I need to deliver next week. And then I've only got one more gallery to edit. And that's it, that's me done. Well, it's New Year's Eve, but so I'm going to try and get this one out the door next week. And I'm trialling a new delivery process for my galleries. I'm still using PicTime, but I'm also going to add a little va-va-voom as I'm going to Paris to my delivery process and brand experience. So I want to trial that with this wedding. So yeah, it looks like a beautiful day for flying. So fly at 1:30 and I should arrive in Paris at 4, and then I've got to figure out how to make my way to Le Mans, which is it's either a 50-minute or a 2-hour train, depending on what time I get to the train station. And I believe that the French trains are on track today as well. French trains are on strike today, which isn't ideal, so hopefully that's finished by the time I get to Paris and can get myself to Le Mans. But I'll crack on with some more editing, get this sorted, and then hopefully have a bit of a chill before the plane. Now the chaos begins. I've got to find the train. Missed my first connection. Chances are I'm going to miss the second one. So my ambitions of arriving at 20 to 8, I think I've gone down the pan. I'll let you know when I'm at the station. What a journey. I'm finally here now. It's 9:15, which is 8:15 back home. I left the house at 9, so nearly 12 hours travel. But yeah, got the train into Le Mans. Didn't film anything on the metro into like the station I was going for, which Montparnasse, somewhere in French. The train, it was Friday rush hour, wasn't it? It was absolutely mental. It was just crammed in. So I made it to the station, got a McDonald's, second one of the day by the way. I got a McDonald's breakfast because it was the only thing I could think to eat. And then got on my train, and then yeah, it was quite a nice, pleasant train ride. And then I got into Le Mans, and then went to find a supermarket. I don't know if it's the part of Le Mans that I landed in, but it wasn't the nicest. Clientele weren't particularly nice. I felt a bit intimidated, to be honest. But anyway, I got a bottle of water and a bag of crisps. Again, inventive, all I could think of. And then I got an Uber, which was 25 minutes. So I've just got to the chateau, and Toby, who I'm shooting for tomorrow, so I'm second shooting here. This isn't my gig. He's shooting the reception dinner tonight, or the pre-dinner even. So he should be back here in the next hour. So I'll say hi to him, and then I'm gonna get some kip, I reckon. And I would quite like to get up early tomorrow and just have a little explore of this little chateau that we're staying in, because on arrival it looks absolutely beautiful, but it is pitch black already. So we're here. I'm gonna also just triple check all my gear that it's all charged and everything. I know it is. I know it won't have uncharged on the plane, but the paranoia in me I'll just have to check every single battery and just double check my cards and everything, that everything's ready to go. And yeah, I was going to do some more editing tonight, but I'm not. I'm going to have my crisps, watch a bit of French telly. Just made me think of Home Alone. Remember in Home Alone where they all go to Paris and we can't understand what's going on the TV? That's what I'll be like tonight. I'm rambling. I am rambling.
Got the camera hidden somewhere out of the way. Maybe. I might set one up like right over there or something. So
Yeah.
You can't see it, but then run it round here and put it here for the ceremony.
Yeah.
'Cause that's a cool shot, I think. Right. So I'll have it running and everything. Yeah. Well, I guess it could even be your camera, then, you know. No?
Just opening the castle door. Nip out for a coffee. I'm just roaming around some little French village looking for breakfast. We can't find anywhere doing a full English mind. It's Toby. It's very French. It's very nice. Very French. It's going to be a croissant and a coffee then. We got some breakfast. I didn't film it though because I forgot. Sue me. But we're in flow now. Been about an hour. Oh, that's rude. Luckily there's only one, so it's 1 o'clock. But yeah, at the amazing Chateau Grand Lucé near Le Mans in France. Absolutely beautiful. So as I said, I'm seconding today. I'm supporting Toby from Handcraft Pictures, who is an incredible videographer. Learning so much from him already today. But I'm going to be doing green prep, and I'm on drone today. So I think the lads are just having some lunch. The ceremony's not till 4 o'clock, so it'll be a while before I'm working with them. Toby's just staring at me through the window. But yeah, and the weather's cleared up as well, so Really excited to get into this one. What an absolutely incredible venue. This is a dream to shoot. I'm gonna film the wedding. Well, I am filming the wedding, but I'm not gonna film the wedding on here because I don't agree with showing kind of that and stuff, but I just can't believe the setting I'm in here. It's just absolutely beautiful. To think how I started to actually getting invited to and paid to shoot weddings like this. It's kind of amazing. Tired this morning. Late finish last night. We finished up around midnight. By the time I'd got in, I'm kind of scrubbed through footage. I always do that anyway before I go to bed. I need to just make sure that stuff looks semi-decent so I can go to sleep. And then put everything on backup. It was like 2 a.m. by the time I got to sleep. And it's about 9:30 now. And it's a bit cooler today, which is lovely. I'm just looking out the window, but this is the other little chateau that we stayed at. So peaceful. Nice, isn't it? But yeah, just incredible. Like, we're going to head into Le Mans and get some breakfast, and I'm going to get the train to Paris, then to the airport, and then get the flight home. But it was such an incredible experience yesterday. That's the first. Obviously, I've done a lot of weddings, and the process is exactly the same. But just to work at such an incredible venue with amazing vendors, an incredible artist like Toby, working with him, alongside him, for him. I think really, really great experience, and a couple of moments of pinching myself yesterday of just thinking, when I started, like, I did my first wedding, and then I remember putting a post out on Facebook to do a couple shoot to get some portfolio stuff, and then ended up booking a wedding from that. I think I charged like 300 quid or something for the wedding. The first wedding I did was for like 150 quid. To shooting at a chateau in France at a high-end luxury wedding for something that I never thought I had in me is just a real kind of a proud moment in my life. It really is, and I need to learn to give myself more credit. And this isn't a flex or me saying I'm good or anything. It's not that. It's just I'm very, very self-critical a lot of the time. I don't trust in my own ability, and I just think if you put yourself out there and put yourself into uncomfortable situations and kind of stretch your abilities, set yourself some stretch targets of things you want to do, and nothing's really out of reach if you just put your mind to it. And it's just a compounding effect. I took a lot of pressure off my photography and videography at the start of the year when I was like, do you know what, I'm happy with the job I've got, I don't have to quit my job. I've said that in a previous vlog, but since then, this compounding effect of Copenhagen, this wedding this week, Paris again in 2 weeks, I've had an inquiry through for Spain, like it seems to just come as I've taken the pressure off myself. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool getting to do this and meeting amazing people and just seeing different cultures and different just people from around the world coming together, and being trusted to capture that on camera is an incredible privilege. So yeah. God, how big does my hand look at that? Right, I'm going to finish packing up, and then I'm going to go meet Toby, and then we'll get some breakfast. I've eaten a lot of bread since I've been here.
It's not an established thing.
Yeah. Things in my life I could do without right now. Fucking train's not working. So this is my third train of the day, and now I've got to get a bus to the airport.
Mesdames et messieurs, en raison d'importants travaux ce week-end, aucun bus ne circule entre Creil et Goussainville. Des bus de remplacement assurent la liaison entre Goussainville et Creil. Pour plus d'informations, retrouvez-nous sur l'application de transport le site de francechataiaux.com, SNCF Connect ou votre appli de mobilité. Je vous remercie de votre écoute.
C'est là-bas.
Yeah. Just gonna follow this guy because he knows where he's going apparently. This is Stade de France. This is the main stadium. So I'm hoping there's like shuttle buses onto the airport, but I don't know how that's going to take. I've got to be I'm supposed to be at the airport in 45 minutes. I'm pretty sure it takes longer than that on a bus. So we'll figure it out. Fucking hell. Made it. Well, so far. Terminal 2E. I'm supposed to be at Terminal 2B, which is about a 10-minute walk. It's only 3 o'clock. So I don't know what I was bitching about. Bus ride was fairly uneventful, despite the driver's best attempts to run us and every other car in Paris off the road. We made it here without a scrape. So I'm gonna go find me some food. My diet has been atrocious since I've been in this city, and it's likely that it's gonna be more fast food for my lunch. But when in Rome, Paris, do as the Parisians do. Eat. So just security to get through now. So I'll do that and hopefully have a bit of a sit down for half an hour, 45 minutes before boarding, and then we'll get home. No, this is too dark. Where's my face? There. You can tell I'm back in the car now. Decent flight. It's really quick, like an hour and 10. Yeah, that's it. I was going to sign off in Paris airport. I bottled it because there's people behind me. So I'm just signing off here. Hope you enjoyed this little jaunt over the channel to Paris. Going again in a couple of weeks. I might do it again. Who knows? Anyway, thanks for watching.